Hi there, Colleen Adrian here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here. Um, I want to tell you a little bit about who I am and what I talk about on this channel and my other social media platforms. Again, my name is Colleen Adrian. I'm a parent educator and also a relational somatic therapist. I do parent coaching. I started writing about parenting and coaching for parents of sensitive, spirited kids during my own journey as a parent. And really, what I was trying to do was learn how to parent more peacefully. I really wanted my son to have a secure attachment style. I wanted to be connected to him. I wanted him to know that I had his back, and I wanted to be the person that he came to when he was struggling. I wanted him to feel safe to come to me for support. And because I had been raised using more of an authoritarian approach, and didn't always feel that closeness to my parents, sometimes there was, a feeling of aloneness or feeling like somebody didn't have my back. So I really wanted that to be different for my son. And both my son and I are spirited and super sensitive. So I started reading and researching because basically I was struggling to be the kind of parent that I wanted to be. I had trouble connecting with him in the way that I wanted to when he was young. I had a really hard time figuring out how to parent him and set limits or get him on board with some of the behavior that I was trying to teach him without using consequences or even mild coercion sometimes. Wasn't what I wanted to do, but when his behavior was out of control, I was at my wit's end. So I really have struggled with that and worked my way through kind of what goes wrong. I also, because of health challenges and things that were going on for me with my health, I struggled with overwhelm and brain fog. I struggled with letting go of perfectionism and healing my shame over the years, and anxiety, insomnia, which was related to adrenal fatigue and led to extreme fatigue, all of which made it a lot harder for me to parent consistently. It's hard to be consistent when your memory is affected by brain fog, and also made it harder for me to not lose my temper. So in the past, I'd always been able to accomplish my goals by, reading books or taking courses, but it just wasn't working for me with parenting. So, and just a little bit about my background. Prior to that, prior to becoming a parent, I'd been a nurse for over 20 years. I have 2 degrees, an undergraduate and a master's degree in nursing. And I was teaching in the nursing program as well as working clinically at the local college and university prior to having my son. I've also trained in Reiki, emotional freedom technique, specialized kinesiology, and a variety of other energy healing modalities and hands-on type modalities. So I'm really passionate about healthcare and teaching and learning. And I know quite a lot about both conventional medicine and healthcare because of my nurse's training, and also alternative modalities. And I've used a lot of both of those myself. A pivotal point in my parenting was when my son turned 13 and I discovered nervous system regulation. It was a huge shift. And, all along, when you kind of know something's missing, I knew that I was missing something and I didn't know what it was. And as soon as I found nervous system regulation, I was like, this is it. This is what I've been missing. And honestly, it's been the biggest supporting thing that has helped me become the parent that I wanted to be. And that doesn't mean it's perfect, but it means that the growth and learning that I've wanted to do, both on my own and in relationship with my son, has really been supported by the knowledge and training that I've gained. So I dove into studying nervous system regulation at that point. That was 7 or 8 years ago. And then relational somatic therapy as well. So currently, I offer both practical strategies coaching for parents and also relational somatic therapy, because what I found is that a lot of the parents who come to me do have some past wounds that they want to work through healing so that they can be the parent they want to be. And I found that that's been something that's been super helpful for myself. So um, lots of lots of the parents that I work with choose to go down that pathway to become the parent they want to be. So just to summarize, here on this YouTube channel, I will be posting about all things related to parenting sensitive, spirited kids, education and homeschooling. I homeschooled my son for a few years, and I'll be posting information about my own healing journey and experiences with things like nervous system regulation, healing shame and perfectionism, addiction, adrenal fatigue, and more topics as well. I've done a dive into learning astrology, which has really been helpful for um, for understanding transits and so on, and some of the things that impact both myself and my son. So you'll find all topics on all of those sorts of things on here. I'm super grateful to do work that I love and to be able to share with other parents who are committed to changing intergenerational patterns so that their kids can be emotionally well, and so that we can all make the world a better and a more compassionate place to live through breaking some of these patterns and how we raise our kids. So once again, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, I'll pop my email address into the notes below. You can always shoot me an email or just leave a comment below. Thanks for listening.